And here we go. Just got to catch my breath again. We're taking the old dog today to the city. Holy wow. There we go. Let's check the list. It's 12:15-ish. 2:40. That's 20 to 3. I got physio. And I got to go get the hooks. And a bunch of Walmart stuff and Costco if I want to go there. Might not want to either. We'll see. Okay, let's go. It's -2 out right now. We've been quite fortunate this winter. It's been mild. I think -15 is the coldest it's been. This is an abnormal winter for sure. Wow. This is a humdinger of a hill here too, by the way. Same thing going up the other side. I'm going to take it easy so I don't go flying down here. The sanding truck was up here just a little while ago, which was nice. They do pretty good at getting it sanded, but they don't like to spend the money to grader it up, save your car. It gets so bad that the post office and the Amazon folks don't want to come up here. It's an excuse. The government doesn't want to chip seal it either. Not enough people, they say. Well, we got 6 in our house, plus 4 dogs. That should count for something. And my neighbors up here, they get about 30 people every weekend. So there's people that come up here. Because we don't need this no more. There we go. Cloudy. Not even a hint of blue sky anywhere. The old church. The old barn. Fancy that house. And this one there, quite a few additions on there. Oh, someone's coming. That's old Alonzo. He's 82 or 3. A couple of years ago, he bought himself a Jeep. He's got a pickup. And he owns a couple hundred acres back there. And he's like the rest of us. We give our land to two farmers here. They come and hay it if they want. Just keeps all the noxious trees down and keeps the weeds down. And it helps cut some of their expenses. We don't ask for anything in return. The main thing for me is that it costs me money to bush hog it. Might as well get someone to hay it. And it helps makes it good. Get better quality grass or hay for the wild animals that eat in there. There's quite a few white-tailed deer, turkeys, although I haven't seen one for a long time. Look at that, eh? Sanded all but this little piece up here. Wow. Wonder how much money they save doing that. And here's another chunk. I'm just thinking of stuff that I've seen lately. And Max, the baby's doing really good. The other two are under the thumb now. Little girl dictates what she's going to do. Well, Granny doesn't want any part of that. And little Will, he's just a case of freaking disaster. The other day, Nick, my son there, took him out in the woods with a hatchet and made a little fire. I don't know what he was doing, but all of a sudden, the little feller whacked him on the knee with the axe. Cut his pants, cut right down to the bone, Nick said. And I thought, holy jeez. I would have throttled the bugger. Like a life lesson. He'd never forget it. Then he went to take fishing, or not fishing, ice skating on the lake back there, Dorn Lake. I don't know what happened, but he fell and was soaked from head to toe. His dad brought him home and his sister, and I thought that was pretty funny. Boy, I bet you he'd experience what real cold is. Just a little guy going out making your life miserable. And he does this oblivious to what that he's actually doing it, I think. Oh well. I'm going to have to get that other bag of Skittles in the car here, because I pretty well took me 3 days to eat those big bags up for Christmas. What these guys doing here? They make conveyor belts for crushers, and most of this stuff ends up in the States. I figure he buys old ones, paints them, refurbishes them, and probably sells them for close to brand new. Oh well. Cool it off in here, boy. So we gotta go get the hooks for the bird feeders. And maybe go into Costco quick. I'm gonna try to stay out of the stores because I don't know what's happened, but I got an appointment at the doctor at the end of the month. My legs from my knees down to the tips of my toes have swollen up like they freaking like bingo legs. Don't mean to offend anybody, but they're huge. I can hardly get these winter space boots on my feet. And I know this for sure. I haven't tried. I'm not going to. I got a bunch of boots that I can't fit into. Now let's go this way. Hell with it. There we go. And if I don't forget, maybe I'll check my lottery tickets today. In case I'm a big winner. That sure would be nice. Deer crossing here. This guy feeds them deer in the winter, and all the locals get to drive into them, and those that are unaware there's a bunch down here that keep popping up on the road. Usually see one dead one here almost every day. Just up on the other side of this bridge here. Just up here a little beat. Right here. next couple 100 yards. And you sure don't want to hit one of them. Be a little hard on your car. Okay, let's go, Herbie. Hands are flopping away in there. Come on, get out of the way. I just hope that there's not a bunch of vehicles coming so I can get past this guy. I got things to do, people to go, and you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Dawdling. Turn that off for now. Don't get going too fast because I can't afford a ticket. Now, I'm looking for an improvement in my health this year. This year, starting, I think it was June, I got the cataracts removed. They put some lenses in. And one eye went and got, just on the day before Christmas. That'd be a Saturday or a Friday, I think it was actually, in the afternoon. All of a sudden I had those floaters, you know, the blood or the protein or whatever it is inside your eye. And when you're looking at stuff with that eye, especially when it's all by itself, you can see this swirling stuff going on in there. And there was probably 1,000 little dots. Well, my blood pressure's been oddballed lately, so maybe it had something to do with that. And like I said, my legs all swollen up, so I had to I had some leftover pills till I get to the doctor. I used to take a water pill every morning with my other pills, and to see if I can get the swelling in my legs to come down. And the reason I went off them was because my blood pressure got so low, I was freezing to death. Man, I was dizzy a lot, actually. So I think I'd rather be dizzy and not have big puffy feet and legs. It's a freaking mess. Trying to get this all sorted out. When I was in the Middle East, the medical in United Arab Emirates, bar none, was first class. It cost me about $15 or so to see a doctor. And then he would refer me to another one, and he would see me right away. I just go from office to office to office, no matter what was wrong with you, until you've seen all the guys, and then you go get your bag full of pills. They had some real nasty flus and colds over there. And being a North American, not used to that kind of thing. Now, the thing that gets you first is, in Canada, almost everywhere you go, you can drink the water out of the tap. So you go to these countries, other countries outside Canada, you start drinking that water there, and boy, you get some like irritated bowel syndrome or something going on, big time. Then of course somebody says you're not drinking the water, or you buy it, and you drink that water, and then it's like, oh really? So you go get some medicine for whatever you got out of the. They know, because there's probably a steady stream of people. They get off the plane, drink the water, and they have to go to the doctor for medicine. That quick. There. On the 6th of January, it was 7 years since I've been over there. I can't believe how fast time has gone. It just seems like yesterday where I was going to school. And I've been thinking about making a video about life in general. That the older you get, the more you realize all the stuff that you thought was important when you were younger. It's not even important, if not even an issue, even a little concern. Than life is for you right now. And you got this guy Putin. He's about my age, maybe a couple years older. What's wrong with this guy's head? Crazy. It won't take long. The people are going to have enough of him before long. All these leaders are trying to get rid of corruption. Yeah, fat chance of that. Nice peaceful drive right now on a Tuesday. And the river hasn't frozen over yet. At least not there, it hasn't. Good. Yeah, my wife was in the Jeep here a few days ago or whatever. The last time I went, I forgot to fill it up. I just checked, it's full. Now, 2:40, 12:40. 2 hours I got. But I guess I'll do Walmart at the end. Then I grab a Tim's coffee on the way home. That's it. Here we go. Slow down. Excellent. -3 here. And all these puddles on the road, that's salt water, I would think. They put a lot of salt on the roads here. Mixed with sand. Alright. None of us have been sick this winter because we're not going out being around all these people. Which reminds me, I gotta ask the doctor for the pneumonia shot. Doing my best to try to prevent getting sick. Now, some people think that you should be careful about what you put into your body. Well, I used to drink, stuff like that. Never even gave it a second thought what I was doing. What else? So I got I don't know how many COVID shots now. 3 or 4. get the flu shot in the fall too. And you don't hear much about COVID anymore. It's odd, you know. They get us all ramped up. Worried. People are getting upset with their family members and friends. And, you know, we'll never know what the real truth is. Oh well. When I joined the military back in 1972, we'd go on a needle parade while we were in boot camp, and we would get 3-4 shots a day for about a week, a variety of shots for whatever. And I remember one of them. Well, I remember going there the first time when I went in there. There's one guy in front of me. He liked to bully everybody. So I just kept my mouth shut around him. Well, if he didn't pass out from when they seen the needle, the nurse held it up, he went down like a turd falling out of the back of a horse. Boom, he hit the road on me, and she says, step over him. And they just left him there. So we all stepped over him for a while. And I can't remember exactly what happened, but he probably come to, and then he was standing in the front of the lineup again. But we had more than one line. There was like 4 lines. There was several hundred of us that had to get shot. Shots. One of them, we called it a pusser. And we wear these uniforms. Not their work dress. They're not like a dress, fancy stuff. And this shot, whatever it was, it would pus up and make a mess of your shirt. And we're all in the same time frame, so everybody's got this weeping arm. Could be for yellow fever or some freaking malaria. Who knows what it was for? I can't remember. But there was this big bully on the other side. We were going to have to play British Bulldog because they like to give us a little exercise. Well, actually, they gave us a lot of exercise. But in gym class, one of the things that they would do is you could play British Bulldog once a week or something. So one guy's it, and he stands in the middle, and he's got to tackle a guy, and then there's 2 in the middle. Then there's 4, 3, 4, and then eventually it builds up. There might be 1 guy left. Anyway, there's this big bully on the other team, and it was about 50-50, so half the guys have been caught, and the other half are still running to get to the other side of the field. Well, this guy, this bully guy, I grabbed a hold of his freaking scab on his arm, and I ripped it off when he was down on the ground. There must have been 4 or 5 of us on top of this guy. He let out a howl and started crying. and his arm was bleeding like crazy. He really embarrassed himself, actually. But anyway, we ended up we didn't have any trouble for that. I didn't, anyway. Nobody did. I think even the corporals that were watching us got a chuckle out of it, too. Yeah. Joey Jogger there. We're going to go up to Regent Street because we're going to go to Home Depot. Good, I got my phone in my pocket. These hooks I'm thinking of getting, they're like they're twisted at the end. So when I go to hang something on them, it's got to go around a couple of times. So it should stay where I put it. Next thing is, though, I got to get it up there. And I got to do that when my son's still here. The last thing I want to do is be climbing doing any G.I. Joe stuff or I don't like getting up on ladders anymore. I think of how much it hurts when you fall down. Oh, we still get some Christmas decorations up, I see. This is one of the main drags in the city. We're such a small city. Here's Tim's. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 11 countdown timers on the lights. Hopefully we'll get the bird feeders up this week. Excuse me. Yes, sir. There's a puppy paw. Escape to what? won't be long, there'll be a bazillion potholes on the road again. Pay attention here. Kind of numbed out there for a second. Yeah, baby on board. There we go. I think I got it. See if they got, I might have to buy some plastic chain. For the feeders as well. And I know I don't have any at home. And the plastic chain should be dirt cheap. Yeah. $4,000 square feet for rent. And they haven't rented it. But I wonder what place it is. I got enough work in my hands to looking after Max. Max being the baby. He's about 7.5 months old, I was told the other day. He's a pretty happy little character all in all. We started spoon feeding him right away. And I don't know what these baby manufacturers, you know, the ones that make the food, the Heinz and I can't remember the name of the other one. It comes in like a toothpaste tube. Anyway, who in their right mind would mix pears, squash, and baby carrots? I haven't had one jar yet of peas that didn't come out like a, oh, I don't know, like feta cheese. It was all stuck together with a little bit of water on the outside of it. You stir it up, you can almost put that whole jar on the end of a spoon because it sticks so good. feel sorry for the little guy because he's constipated quite a bit, seems, lately. And his face, tummy goes hard. His face goes beet red. And you can really hear him grunting. It's quite funny though. And that jumperoo thing he's got, you put him in that, turns him into a friggin' bouncing Betty. Man, he just freaking jump up and down, up and down, up and down. And he can jump pretty good in it now. The next big thing I gotta do for him is see if I can get him sitting up. Come on, lady. Here we go. Home Depot. And we'll go right here. Guess we won't. Go right here. Oh, by permit only. Permit out. Alright, I'll shut her off and I'm going to go to Costco after this and the hospital and probably Walmart on the way home. Take care. We'll see you soon. Okay. We're done with the hospital. Wow. Ultrasound on my thumbs and a new gizmo for my shoulder and a heat pad for my back. And I could have had a nap. I was so tired. But this thing they're doing on my shoulder now, it's a pneumatic oscillating ram. So they got an air compressor pushing this ram, which is like a pencil, but it only comes out of the end of the machine, say maybe a quarter of an inch or something like that, or a little bit less. And when it runs, the air compressor gets that thing, the ram in there going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So you get hammered with this little ram. And I'm hoping that helps. She says sometimes that'll help break up the calcium buildup. Because I gotta get something working here, right? Oh, just about swore there. Okay, we're off to Walmart. Yahoo! And then I can go home. So I got all the parts I need to make the bird feeder work. We're talking deluxe here, you know. Oh, let's back up first. Oh, look at that bugger. He couldn't get any closer to me, could he? Yeah, okay, we're going. Alright. There's a lot of sick people in there. Oop. Okay, here we go. Gave the girl a box of chocolates. I don't think they get many sweets or treats from clients, to be honest with you. There we go. Walmart. Okay. Let's go a different way. I don't know if I can go this way or not. I think I'm making a mistake. I truly believe I can't go this way now. Well, we'll go this way instead. I'd have to go up there and investigate to see how that works down there to the right. Oh well. Next time. Now it's 3:30, and I'm thinking the kids are all in bed right about 6. That's 2.5 hours. Maybe Walmart's busy today. Alright, what do we got going here now? $30. Look at that, eh? Oh, there's a school in there. Huh. Montgomery. A lot of these places up around here is where the university is. They're party houses. Huge party houses. And whenever they come in September or whatever it is, I think, it causes a lot of problems with these big parties because they get all these drunken university students, and they get out on the street and they make a lot of noise. There's no real solution to it either. I got a different alarm on my Jeep. Stop, start, not ready. Engine temperature too low. Oh well. Looking forward to getting a cup of coffee. We'll get that maybe when we leave the city. There's a bar in there to the left. I'm not sure what they call it. I'm not even sure if it's still there. Huh. Hard to say. Here's the Tim's here, but if I buy it here, I go to Walmart, I won't have time to drink it. It'll be cold when I get out, so we'll wait. Not only that, do I really want to take a chance of drinking a coffee at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Perhaps not. We'll ponder it for a while. So what I bought for the bird feeders, I got the curly hooks. I bought some lightweight cable with the, I'm not sure what you call it. You run the wire through it and you hammer it with a chisel, and it makes it nice and tight so that the cable doesn't slip. So I'll do that. Then I'll hang the, put the bird feeder up, and I'll get it to the right place where I can manage it. And I'll put the carabiner on the other end to hook onto the one that the wire that's on the birdhouse feeder. The thing may diggy. Right. Lots going on. And we'll go this way. There's another Tim's over there. Well, we won't go to that one either. We'll go up this way. Oh good, I spotted they need the Walmart bags. What a freaking crooks those guys are. I don't like those self-checkouts. So it means standing in the lineup with the 2 or 3 cashiers they have on. No doubt in the future you'll be able to go into a store, they'll recognize you, they'll tabulate everything you throw into the cart, then just go outside and wheel it right into your car, and you don't even see anybody in the store. And who knows, they might even have robotics by then, advanced enough to stock the shelves. There we go. Go this way because I got guaranteed in. Here we go. Heading southeast. Guess we'll go here. Maybe overshot the close-up parking. This is the last time I came out of here. I could hardly walk. That's a baby one. Oh, look at that. Right up front. Clears the camera off at the back, and I'll shut this guy off and start you up when I get out. Bye. Alright. 45 minutes in Walmart. And, geez, I don't have nothing to drink. Oh well. I'm going home. I can't do this anymore. Oh, good thing I didn't go straight forward. I was tempted. There's a freaking steel pole in the ground. Okay. There. The old arm's starting to ache. Oh, here goes all the groceries in the back. Okay. Yeah, it's probably best not to get a coffee this time of day. If I have learned anything from the past, try to avoid a coffee after about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And everybody be getting off of work soon. They call this the drive at 5. And our rush hour lasts about half an hour or so, maybe a little longer. Geez, I gotta take the ball hat off. One of those insulated hunting ones. Just sweating like you would believe. And here we go. There's a lot of sticks in there. all birch. And unless they thin it, none of that'll be any good for anything. It'll just stick. All right. Let's go. Go on, don't be afraid. Here we go. Not very big, that traffic circle, compared to most of the ones I've seen overseas, that is. And it's -3 out at 4:18. Camera's not exactly straight, but I don't know. Oh. Better slow down. Get a ticket at 1:30 here. There we go. I'm glad today is just about done. Just got to get home. I went and got a bunch of baby food for the little feller. 5 different ones for $7. There was a smorgasbord of... They got weird stuff, this company. I can't remember who it is, but they got a smorgasbord of fruit and vegetables. They do have some fruit mixed, but most of it's like squash, bananas, and raspberries, or apples and squash, carrot. I don't know. And from what little I tasted, not exactly very flavorful. Here we go. The little feller, when he gets the apple in his mouth, he scrunches his face all up. I tried to get a picture of it. Pretty hard. Yep. Yeah, typical winter day. Thank God it doesn't snow like 40 below. It seems to always warm up first. Well, I should have checked that trap too. You got a mouse trap underneath the front seat here. The little bugger got into my Skittles. Boy, the old visibility's sure coming down. Good thing it's not dark. Boy, I don't like driving at night into the storm like this or rain. It reflects back on you all the time. I've driven 8 hours all night long in a snowstorm, in a blizzard. It's hard on the old eyeballs. Oh. Yeah, she's coming down pretty good. I hope this doesn't mean I have to go and shovel. And the kids, they got shovels all over the friggin' place out there. I'm hardly wait till I get home to the complaint department. And we're still trying to find a daycare place so we can park the little feller, get him and his sister off someplace. So they can start socializing around the kids. My very first grandson, he's 25 or something now, he got kicked out of kindergarten. Poor mother. Yeah, high school. That brings a lot back memories. Party every weekend somewhere. My friend had a 57 Chevy that he fixed up, and there was some abandoned train line tracks out in his area. He'd let the air rain down on his tires, and he'd get on the railway tracks, and we'd have a couple of cases of beer with us, load the car up with as many people as we could get in, and have a party, and just drive around on the tracks for a couple of hours. That was a lot of fun. Oh, the police are all over there. Here, they're paying rent on that place. There's a temporary holding cell. And across the river where the Indian Reserve is, that's where they moved to, but they kept this one too. It's good we have that kind of money. I need to defrost. Here we go. Ambulance. I did my good deed for the day at the hospital when I was coming to the car. The taxi pulled up to pick up this one-legged black woman, and she was having a hard time getting the door open. The taxi woman, she didn't want to get out of her car, so I helped open the door and got the old girl loaded in and closed the door behind her. Yes, sir. The older you get, kind of a tricky thing. It's like a two-edged sword. You start losing a little bit of independence. And then on the other side of the coin, you like it because people are doing something for you. And then you get upset because you can't do it. Or it takes forever. I think I'll phone the doctor's office tomorrow and see if I can get in early. Good grief. Wasn't planning on calling it quits yet. I'd like to meet a few of you characters still. Storm's pretty well over out here. Now, for those of you that have cruise control, this is not a good road to run your cruise control on. On the way in, it was not too bad because there was no black ice you could see, but now you don't know what's underneath there. And the temperature's starting to drop because it's -5. Now, if you've ever been on slippery ice before, you'll know that when you're driving on these northern roads, you gotta be careful. Jeez. I'll have to check the weather forecast when I get home. Right along here, right from here, another couple hundred yards, there's usually a deer here, dead on the side of the road. And the river's just to the left. That old house is still there, burnt down. There we go. Smash, see? There's a rock crushing machine there. Whoever builds there's got an awful lot of fill to buy. That's a little slippery. Give them space. Dorn Ridge Road. Hallelujah. That field on the left there, or the right, lots of deer on there. Every time you drive by here, you can really spot one or two out there. One thing I'd really like to have someday is a real high-powered flashlight, like a spotlight. So when the dogs are barking out in the field, like down at the bottom of the fence line there, my current flashlight only kind of lights up their eyes to about maybe 100 yards. I like a flashlight that you could have a spotlight or even put a thing that will hold it, and you can turn it like on a gimbal. That way you can zoom in, or not zoom in, you just lock onto, say whether it's a coyote or a deer or whatever in the field. You can lock onto it so you can follow it instead of holding it with your hand. Yeah. I don't know how many lumens a guy would need to really light that field up at the back of the house. But I've got, I think it's 600 lumens on a flashlight I bought from Mark's work warehouse that lights it up. Not too bad, but it's, like I say, it's not very close. Where it's, everything's up pretty close. It'd be nice to know, because we got bears around the house pretty close all the time. I'm going to set up my camera again and see if we can spot anything moving around. But the deer will be leaving my place pretty soon, I think, if they haven't gone yet. They all head down to Burtts Corner. It's a winter. I wish we had this all the way to the house. This is called chip seal. No money. The government says we have no money. They got money, all right. Alright, now we're on the gravel. -6. There we go. You see this guy on the right here. He was in Costco when I went in. It's the second or third time I've run into him in there. That little knoll that I just went over, that's a scary friggin' thing if you're going too fast down here. Look at that, there's just 2 tracks. One coming in and one coming out. Awesome. Sun way over on the left there, it's just going down. I've got one set of trucks going home. Oh, Melissa, she went in to see her sister-in-law back home, and now there's no trucks. And I just bit my tongue. Ah. Snowmobile. Track on the right. Oh, wow. And here we go, the hill. And that's another edition of Life of Sheepy Hollow. Maybe time for another Max video. Starting to put on a little bit of weight, the doctor said yesterday. Oh well. Can't see nothing out the back window. Check out what's going on here. Don't know why that didn't go back. Oh, Jesus. There. what the hell's going on here? My back. Guess I already drove over it. Freaking kids. There, that's better. Okay. I'm whipped. The day's done. Thanks for coming along for the ride. And if you like what you've seen and enjoy going on the ride or wandering around the property with me, please subscribe, and if you like it, just hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. It's supposed to help. And we've got, I think, 614 people now, so we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Who surely? Okay. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye-bye.